So next class, this is our next class, property of the spread spectrum, some advantages and disadvantages of the spread spectrum analysis. So whatever we have learned FHS's generation and demodulation at the generation at the transmitter, demodulation at the receiver, some basic idea about CDMA and some basic disadvantages of about FHSS. I've already told you in FHSS we cannot use BPSK, MRAPSK or QPSK because the phase angle, because it is not possible to synchronize the phase angle of the modulated signal at different frequencies at different point of time. It is not possible to synchronize the different phase angle of the modulated signal at different frequencies and different point of time. So just now we have learned PN sequence code generator where we have used BPSK modulation technique and we have used the FHSS frequency synthesizer. We have used in FHSS generation technique. FHSS frequency synthesizer provides the necessary frequency hopping at the generation and detection of the FHSS signal. So these are some points that we have discussed till now. This is the last part of your spread spectrum modulation. We have to analyze the properties of the spread spectrum and we have to analyze the advantage and disadvantage of spread spectrum. The number one property is balance property, where maximum length sequence, each period of a maximum length sequence where number of ones should be greater than number of zeros. Run property, half of the run of each kind are of length 1. Suppose 1/4 of the run of each kind are of length 2, 1/8 of the run are of each kind, 1/4 of the runs of each kind are of length 3. So then 1/16 of the run of each kind, of 1/16 of the run of each kind are of length 4. In this way we provide like entropy calculation. In entropy we have we have different probabilities of the symbol. Suppose probabilities of each symbols are like 1 second, 1/4, 1/8, 1/16. These are the probabilities of the symbols of the transmitted signal. So like this, the probability, the 1 second run of each 1 second runs of each kind are of length 1, 1/4 runs of each kind are of length 2, 1/8 runs of each kind are of length 3, and total number of runs should be n plus 1 by 2. So this is your run property. And autocorrelation property is autocorrelation of a maximum length sequence is periodic and binary value. You don't need to learn autocorrelation. Remember these three properties. Sometimes in the examination they will ask you to write down the properties of the spread spectrum. Autocorrelation of a maximum length sequence is periodic and binary value. And now advantages of the spread spectrum. These are the advantages: anti-jamming, anti-interference, low probability of intercept, port division, multiple access, message privacy, high resolution ranging and timing. So anti-jamming, you can use the spread spectrum in anti-jamming technique. Anti-interference, low probability of interference, low probability of intercept. Port division, multiple access can easily be applied in spread spectrum multiple access technique. We have already learned. The message that you are transmitted through transmitter is private. The privacy of the message that you are transmitting through the transmitter is secret and confidential. So this type of modulation technique will not destroy the privacy of the message. Resolution should be high, and high resolution ranging and timing. These are some advantages of spread spectrum technique, and some disadvantages are increased transmission bandwidth. We need huge bandwidth to transmit the signal. System complexity. We have already seen that FSK signal and we have already seen the FHSS signal generation. We have already seen the pseudo noise code generator. How complex this type of the circuitry of internal circuitry of FHSS modulation technique, and and the PN sequence code generator technique. The circuits are very complex and processing delay. Some processing delays are there due to the transmission of the signal from source to receiver. Some processing delays are there. So these are the disadvantages. This is all for your examination purpose. Some properties, remember these three properties: balance property, run property, and autocorrelation property. Remember the advantages of the spectrum. These 6 advantages: anti-jamming, anti-interference, low probability of intercept, code division, multiple access, message privacy, high resolution ranging and timing. Remember the disadvantages: increased transmission bandwidth, system complexity, processing delay. So remember these things. You don't need to bother about, you don't need to go very deeper, like you need to learn the FHSS block diagram of generator and transmitter very deeply. You need to learn the PN sequence code generator and receiver very deeply. You need to learn these two things. You need to learn CDMA. You need to learn the disadvantage of FHSS. I've already mentioned you thrice. So you just remember these properties, remember these advantages, remember these disadvantages. You don't need to remember anything more than that. Okay? So this chapter is over. From tomorrow onwards, we'll start a new chapter, that is computer networks. Computer networks and telephony. These 2 chapters are left for your syllabus. So we have completed satellite communication. We have completed optical fiber communication. Today we have completed spectrum modulation technique. So from next day onwards, we will start computer networks. This is a chapter related to routing. You need to learn routing, what is routing and routing related work. This is a totally theoretical chapter, and so tomorrow onwards we will start the computer communication network, and after that the telephony network. So after that you will advanced communication chapter is over. I have already told you, if you have problem regarding these 3 chapters, you can directly send me a WhatsApp audio so that I can repeat some class. If any class is required to repeat, if any class is necessary to repeat again, I will repeat that class. If you are not understanding one particular thing, please WhatsApp me or please give me an audio in the WhatsApp. I will repeat the class. So you don't need to bother about the things these are not highly tough. These 3 chapters are not highly tough. Actually, computer networks and telephony chapters, these 2 chapters are quite new to you. These chapters are practically related to your HS, high secondary background. So no need to bother about this type of things. No need to bother about that. So you don't need to worry about the things. Study what I am teaching, what I have taught you, what I have taught in the class. Study properly and go through the videos. Ask questions to me in the WhatsApp group, or send me a WhatsApp audio. I'll answer all your questions. So this is your property of spectrum analysis, as well as the advantages and disadvantages.